Look into my eyes. What do you see? You see me. Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Earthworm Jim 3D. In the last episode, we did Barn to be Wild, the second level of the whatever this part of the game is called. In this episode, we're going to be fighting the boss of this world, Psycrow, who's not over there, he's over here. Psycrow, and the boss fights in this game are something alright. I did mention, I think in the first part, that there's one thing in this game I absolutely hate. And it's these. Now, how bad could the boss fights be, in case you've never played this game? I mean, it's Psycrow. I love Psycrow. He's great in the cartoon. He's a decent enough boss in the other games. But in this game... Alright, well, let's just get into it. Psycrow. Get ready for my terrible Psycrow impression. That's going to be amazing.
Ha ha! Earthworm Jim, my slimy foe. Like the two tiny sand crabs, the waves of war have cast us into the tide pool of combat. I am in a mighty war machine, and you are on a... looks like a pig. Victory shall be mine, unless you manage to collect all 100 marbles without dying a nasty death. Ha ha ha.
Not so fast, Psycrow. Never underestimate the power of the pork. Alright, the boss fights. Just to get out of the way, every single boss fight is like this. You need to surf around on a pig, collect 100 blue marbles, and avoid projectiles from your boss, or from the boss, whoever it may be. There's slight variations with the bosses, but they all act the same. Psycrow doesn't have any special attacks or anything. He'll pick up rockets and shoot them at you, and you have to just jump over them when they get real close to you. Like, super close to you. You need to time it just right. The controls for the pig are awful. They're so bad. Because if you notice, I think if I could just show it slightly. Jim will, or the pig will sometimes bounce up and down very slightly. And that messes with movement sometimes. It doesn't do that in the PC version, which the PC version of these bosses are a lot better because of it. Because they don't bounce constantly. And if you hit like a little ramp or a bump, you could just go flying in one direction. You can't steer, and it's really annoying. But luckily, I'm using the Brawler 64 controller, so it feels a bit better. I missed that rocket. So you can pick up rockets, find them on the ground or whatever. You can fire with Z. You can jump with A. You can hold up to speed up. You can hold down to brake, and you can turn left and right. Speeding up, I never found extremely useful. I thought it was fine, but if you speed up and like a missile is chasing after you, you're never going to dodge it. Unless your timing is amazing. But I usually don't bother with speed ups unless I want to pick up something before the boss does. I kind of just go at the default speed. And if you shoot a rocket at your opponent, they'll drop 10 marbles. And if you get hit, you'll lose 10 health. And you only drop 5 marbles. Ow. Like that. But I just have bad memories with these boss fights. Because the first time I fought Psycrow, even though he's the first boss, he took me over half an hour to beat. Because these controls were so awful. And I don't know why the boss is designed like this. I don't know what made them think like, oh, this is a good idea. I guess, rush development, but they couldn't think of anything else, like literally anything else. Why this? Like, I don't mind, the pig, riding around on a pig, I guess it could work, like, if Psycrow had like a health bar, like more attacks or something, and you just have to shoot him until he dies. I don't know why I have to collect 100 marbles along with that. It's just stupid. And they're annoying to grab sometimes, because sometimes you just go by it and you try to turn around and pick it up, but you can't because you just keep making like big circles around these pickups, and they're just impossible to get sometimes. It's just a terrible experience. This ruins the replay value of the game. I think it does. Because why in the world would anybody willingly play these again? These aren't fun. This is the only, like, extremely negative aspect of the game to me. The other things in this game, you know, they can be fixed and they don't bother me that much. But these boss fights are terrible. I don't enjoy them at all. I think the last time I hated a boss fight this much was like the Bed of Chaos from like Dark Souls. Just horribly designed bosses with no redeeming factors to it. It's amazing. I guess a little fun fact about the pig while I'm still in this boss fight is that these pigs are actually supposed to be in like a different section. Like in the beta version, they were supposed to be like this big slide section. You're supposed to slide down and pick up stuff. That's probably why these controllers are so funky, because they weren't meant for, you know, a small arena where you go around and shoot rockets at a giant boss. They're meant to go down a slide. You don't need that much movement for it. Jeez, well, get the last marble. Pick up the last marble. And that's it. And you might be thinking, like, why not just skip the boss fights? Because, well, I would say that, but the thing is, every time you beat a boss, you get 5 udders. 5 whole udders. Which is a lot. You need udders to progress. And each boss drops 5. So it's not like you can just skip out on it. But, yeah, that's the boss. I mean, now, since, you know, I'm doing it so many times and learning how everything works, I can do the boss fights without too much hassle. Some of the boss fights are still fucking annoying. Psychro's not that bad because it doesn't have any weird-ass gimmicks. What actually was the name of this area? Memory. So that was Memory. That's it for Memory. So, Coup d'etat, 100% complete, Barnaby Wild is 100%, and Psychro is done. I'm not going to go to the next level, because that's going to take a while, which is Happiness. This is the second world of the game. I don't know how many udders you actually need to fully... well, I know you need everything to fully complete the game, but to get to every single world, I think you only need 60, if I remember. But, I'm just going to talk to this cow here, and then we're going to end off the episode. Because I don't want to get into the second world just yet. But we'll talk to this guy. Why not? Hello again. Hi. Have we met? It's me, Sacred Cow of Contemplation. This is your happiness. Oh yeah, you look different somehow. I'm a master of disguise. Happiness, eh? What's up? How can I blast it? Fatty Roswell, the renowned intergalactic burger chef, has occupied this mind, and employed an army of underpaid alien helpers to defeat you. He believes that this brain holds the key to the secret of the ultimate burger, and is harvesting ingredients in an attempt to assemble the fabled bun. Stop him before he cleans out your happiness and wipes the smile off your face forever. What kind of fast food monster is Fatty Roswell? I'll end his fun with relish. That's my boy. So this Fatty Roswell character, new character in this game actually, he wasn't in the cartoon or anything else before this. We're going to see what the hell he's up to in the next episode. So next time on Earthworm Jim 3D, we're going to explore happiness in the first level. Lord of the Fries, I think that's what it was called. See you guys next time.